How does this make you feel?
Now, how does this make you feel? Same, but different. I've been thinking a lot about this lately of how it is our responsibility as media makers to bring you into the fold of how all of this actually gets made. My name is Jerry. I'm a filmmaker and educator, and over the past 15 years, I've directed 3 feature films and I've started media and film programs at a couple of schools here in Los Angeles. And one of the things that we talk about first in our class is the power of your story and the power that you have over the person that is viewing it. And if you know that earlier on, it makes it a little bit easier to know when you're being manipulated. In this first video here, we're going to look at how the camera angle changes how you perceive it. And so as you'll see here, this person is running from something, but they're also running to something. And then you find out that they're actually helping somebody. If I only showed you one part of that, I can have a power over you to manipulate what you're seeing. And that camera angle is very important. Remember that one from the beginning? How does this make you feel? It feels like you're spying on me. It feels like you're looking down on me. It feels like I shouldn't even know you're there, but I do. It's a choice. I've made that choice consciously. I've made that choice with intention. The same can be true with still images. So check out this photograph. And this one, it looks like not doing something very well, right? But as you spin around and you become more frontal, you start to see exactly what the image looked like. It's different. It's not the same. So whose responsibility is it to inform you? I would say it's my responsibility to tell the truth, especially in instances where there are people's lives at stake, their reputation, who they are as a person, their family. If I know that I can manipulate that early on, it makes it a lot easier to take advantage of, but also it's a choice I have. I don't have to do that. I can tell you what I'm actually doing. I can look at it. Now, if I was making a narrative film and it was fictionalized, maybe I wouldn't tell you that whole thing. Maybe I would hold some of those secrets back. Those are two different mediums. Journalism and news, one side of that coin. Fiction, not reality. Documentary blurs those lines together. I would say documentary sometimes is the most manipulative because I'm having to build something that you'll want to watch. I'm having to build something that you can get something out of, but also so you can see exactly how I saw it, the perception that I had on the day. So how did this all happen? Way back when, there used to be a thing called the Fairness Doctrine, and the Fairness Doctrine basically said that you can talk about whatever you want as long as you have a differing opinion. This is before the rise of cable. This is before the rise of TV in its normal state. It was when you had 3 or 4 channels, so you'd have to have a different opinion on it. You have to have a different angle. You'd have to have a different perspective, like this one. But then, those things went away. They went away around the time that I was born, and so I have never actually seen them. I never got any of this education. The internet came on one day, and then it never went off. And so I am hoping that with you knowing a little bit more about how we got here, that will make your journey a little better. So if you got fed this video from something else, please put below what you were watching when this got offered. I'm interested to see how the algorithm is working. Currently, I'm working on researching these topics as an educator and as a filmmaker. I know my power as a filmmaker to manipulate the way you feel is is a responsibility I don't take lightly. I talk with new filmmakers about this all the time. And so because it's a viewer's platform that eventually is going to take all this information in, and if you're not telling the truth and you're just chasing clout or you're just chasing views or whatever you're chasing, as a reference, I'm not making any money from this. I just feel this is my responsibility as an educator to be able to put this out here for the next wave of filmmakers and artists and storytellers and the media, because you are the media. You're the ones that are going to be sharing the stories. And if you're only chasing clout and you're only chasing the money, which is almost non-existent, then what are you doing? What are you trying to spread? You have a choice. You have a choice to interact. You have a choice to work within the confines. You have a choice to flip them. That's all a choice that you currently have of how you're going to interact with the media. So knowing that there used to be something called the Fairness Doctrine that allowed for both sides, that is no longer here anymore. Anybody can say anything that they would like on the internet, even if it's not true. And by the time you've cross-referenced it, it might be too late. Be informed, ask better questions, and if this was helpful, please drop something in the comments, like and subscribe, and share this with somebody that might find it useful. So I'm optimistic that we can get out of this, but the first step is going to be sharing our knowledge of how it actually works.